Yo, what is up guys, Biddian here, and today I am back after 10 months of a real tutorial, back with another tutorial, and today I will be going over component builders. Now, you guys are probably wondering, oh, why haven't you uploaded in 10 months except stupid videos? I don't know, I would go into a whole video about it, yet I'm not going to waste any time in this video. I just want to say thank you for over 1,500 subscribers, 130,000 total views, averaging like 6,000 views a month. That's crazy for not even uploading. I'm so thankful for that. But also, before the video starts, I want you guys to visit my website. It's called mcpaid.com. It's HTTPS. You don't really have to type that in if you have a modern browser. I always just type Google mcpaid.com. Let me move this, making a lot of noise. It is a marketplace form. Basically, you could sell, if you are a developer, you could sell your plugins there. You could sell your services for being a developer. You could sell graphics or your services of being a graphics. You could have your shop open there. You could sell your Minecraft alt account service. You could sell programs that you made. And I'm pretty lenient compared to a lot of other forms. Like, I will let you sell virtual credit cards or some programs that some people consider illegal, like I guess like cracking programs, stuff like that. I will be pretty lenient, just nothing crazy out of the ordinary. I will probably remove, but you can sell anything. It does not have to be Minecraft related, but that's what most of the current small community is, which is why I'm trying to bring you guys into the community. All you gotta do is just sign up, and it's pretty simple. And if you do sign up, leave a comment on my profile on the website saying you signed up or something. And yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go over component builders, which are basically JSON text messages but wrapped into a nice class. Now, component builder, as you can see, is inside of net.md5.bungie.api. Now you're like, oh, Bungie, but this is Spigot, right? Yes, it is Spigot, but this little package of API is it's shaded inside of Spigot. You cannot do this in Bukkit. You will have to stick to JSON messages, which I don't know why you're not using Spigot anyways at this point. But start off, create a component builder. And I'm gonna try to go a little fast just so I can save some time. I don't want this to be a long video because at the end, this is like my third time recording because I accidentally did something with my microphone and it sounded really bad. This will end up being like 6 lines, by the way, so that's why I don't want to take too much time explaining everything. You guys do know the basics of Java, so I don't have to go over everything. The parameters for a component builder is text and another component builder. This just will continue on to the current component builder. And the text is the text that you start off with. So let's start off with like example has sent you a friend request. All right. So and new line. So this is used for clickable text, showing items, hovering text, stuff like that. All the cool stuff that you see. Now, for example, on Hypixel, when you get a friend request, you could accept or deny it by literally clicking a button, which is pretty cool actually. So let's start this off by doing component builder.append. Is just like a string builder or any builder pattern in Java where it returns itself. So to be honest, what we could do is do this all on one line. Append, event, append, all that, create. But we're just gonna do it like this for now. Well, actually not create, because that returns something else, but I'll show you in a second. We're just gonna do this on separate lines to make this a little easier to read. Append text. So let's append chat color dot green plus accept. This is pretty simple. It's just going to show accept under the line. Now, what is cool about this right now? Nothing, but dot event, which you just heard me say a second ago. There's 2 events, a hover event and a click event. Let's do the last cool one, is the hover event. New hover event. And then here you want to do hover, or it takes in 2 parameters, the action and the value, which is a base component array, and I'll show you what that is also in a second. So you want to go to hover event dot action, show text, show achievement, show item. They're pretty self-explanatory. This one shows an achievement information, this one shows an item. You've probably seen it on servers before, especially show text. And if you guys want to mess around with them, you can. Show text. here is the base component array. Now you're like, what the heck is that? That sounds weird. You would expect to just put in a string here like that. Sadly not. I mean, it's not like it's hard. As you can see here, ComponentBuilder.create will return a base component array, but we're not just gonna go in here and do new component builder blah 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 dot create. No, we're not gonna do that. We're going to do something pretty simple that is nice and useful. Is text component dot this from legacy text, which takes in a message or string and returns a base component array, to legacy text, which will return the string from a base component array. That is a var arg, by the way. And to plain text, I'm assuming strips the color. I could try to look at it and understand. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. You guys can play around with that. Anyways, text component, we're gonna do from legacy text and say chat color dot green plus accept friend request. Boom. Okay, and let's just put this back a little. There we go. And actually, that looks really ugly. Why am I doing it? I don't know. I'm playing around too much. Next, component builder dot append, and we're gonna put a space here because this event here. Actually, if I want to make this look cooler, okay, ready? I'm gonna do it like this, and then you can even do this. Just break it up. I'm trying to fit everything here. All right. The reason I'm putting this space in an extra, because I'm also gonna have deny, and not putting a space in front of deny, is because I don't want the space to have the event, because each append is a separate part of it. So this event is only for accept right now, not this, and everything after. No, not. I'm explaining this weird. But yeah, basically, accept will have the event. Now, this will not have the event because it is as a separate part. And then what we're gonna do here is append chat color.red plus deny. I don't want to explain too much because I know I'm gonna mess up on something. I probably already did explain something wrong. I'm just gonna get the the basic point across of how these work, and I'm not gonna just rewrite that. Hover event deny friend request. Ooh, that's bad. There we go. So now, and then yeah, so right now all this does is when you hover over these two buttons, it will say either deny or accept, and the space should not have a message above it. Now what we're going to do is add another event, making this look really ugly right now. Dot event new click event dot action, not dot class, dot action dot, there's run command, open file, and open URL, and suggest command. I obviously run command will run the command or actually chat a message. Open file, to be honest, not sure. Open URL will open a URL as if they clicked a URL. And suggest command, also not sure on how that works. You guys can play around with this. Value, this one luckily takes in a string. So the command that goes in here, by the way, you also have to include the slash or they will just chat the message. And the command gets run by the player, not the server. So broadcast accepted, for example, this will be run by you. You will run it. So if you don't have permission, this will not work. And then we're going to do the same thing here. Get rid of that. Denied. Now that is how you make a component builder. Now what you want to do is send it using player, a normal player. Spigot. Here you can find some cool methods here, like for example, where's that one? Wait, maybe not. Oh yeah, respawn. I didn't see that. Get collides with entities and set. I believe you can do some cool stuff with like spectating mode and with this. I'm not sure. Also their address and their language, I want to say something. You can do some cool stuff with it. You'd have to look at the documentation before I give you guys false information. And then send here ComponentBuilder.create. As you see, like I mentioned before, this is a var arg, meaning it is technically an array, but you can also pass it in as multiple base components in parameters. You'd have to look that up in a Java tutorial. I'm not going to go out and explain what those are. Anyways, just a quick recap in case I went too fast. Create the initial component builder, append with a new part, and then you add the events to the part, append a space with no events so that it is empty, and then another part, which is very simple, and then send the message. And that is all for this tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you later.